Let's watch Ubisoft's Forward official live stream. You could tell I am very ecstatic, as you can clearly tell from my stoic face. Okay, well. Oh wow, okay, we're starting this already because I am, whatever, let's just go!
I used to feel so much peace, staring into the heavens, until a piece of it fell.
Quite literally.
We thought it could be contained.
This is,
But it...
Oh, okay, yeah, this is hitting a little bit close to home here, exactly. What the... I was about to say, this feels like a little bit on the nose about the current pandemic. And the fact that they showed the freaking Golden Gate Bridge didn't help matters at all.
No, you must have a ton of questions after seeing that trailer, and we have answers as well as
I mean, I don't, because I don't play the game.
My name
I think I played, like, for, like, 1 week, like, with my nephew. He's the one that's, like, the one that really gets into the game, but, like, I just, like, there was, like, a lot of games at the time that I was in the middle of playing through, and I was more focused on that. I'm also not really big into, like, multiplayer games nowadays, so... I recognize some of the characters. I saw, like, Hibana, I heard the name Ash, where's my man, Rook? I don't think I saw him, but I remember playing him because I was more like a defensive player. So I would like use my shield to like cover my allies, and they'll do all the like the heavy lifting, and I'll just be like the meat shield. I'm personally more like the support character when it comes to like team-based shooter. That's why I also like play Reinhardt in Overwatch as well.
Let's take an exclusive first look at some gameplay footage.
I was hoping to see some gameplay footage. I'm not sure if it's gonna interest me, but like I imagine like Rainbow Six fans would definitely like love to see what the game looks like rather than what it looks like in a CG trailer. The gameplay is like meticulously like slow to showcase like a tutorial like setting, because I imagine like actual gameplay it'll be a lot more faster paced than this. You wouldn't like crouch down and do all that. You most likely like look around like everywhere, like try to like pinpoint like faster like reflexes. You won't be calm and collected or careful. You'd like just like bang 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 stuff, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, what the game is probably supposed to be played like in competitive play.
It's right there. React blade, do your thing.
Wait, oh, okay. I was about to say, like, you're really gonna melee an explosive like that, but no, it seems like they have, like, a custom animation for killing those enemies head-on rather than, like, well, the bomb itself. What's the best way to disable a bomb, guys? I really wish I had, like, more time to play this game, because I feel like if I dedicated myself to play this game more often, I would definitely love it. Like, I was a huge fan of Counter-Strike back then, and this game definitely seems like it's gonna be up my alley. I can English. I feel like it will definitely be up my alley if I like dedicate myself to play through it more often. Unfortunately, Guilty Gear Strive is out, and most likely dedicate myself to play that now. I don't mind this, honestly. Like, I feel if it's catering to the fans, then like they did a very good job of presenting why you should play this game, why this game is definitely something that you should consider. But I also imagine, like, someone who's, like, not as interested in this game kind of, like, tuning out and, like, wanting to, like, see, like, what's next? What's the another game news that I am more interested in than anything? Again, I don't mind this too much, honestly. I think, like, it's kind of a good way to, like, entice the viewer to, like, play this game, especially if it's under their ally. Why do I keep saying that word? Oh my god, I'm sorry.
If you think fighting aliens is tough, try learning guitar.
Well,
What?
that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first
Okay.
console game that taught...
I feel like I'm gonna definitely have to mute the stream for this one. First things first, I have played Rocksmith, and it is a very good way to learn guitar, or at least just learning the song that you want to play. I don't think it really goes in depth into like actually how to learn guitar or anything, but it's definitely a good way to like learn your song that you definitely want to play through. And not sure if it's necessarily something that Ubisoft would condone, but custom songs are one of also like the best ways to like utilize your favorite songs to play as well. Of course, there's no custom songs where like it's already in the game or like it's DLC. Like those things you had to pay for yourself, and I'm fine with that. Ubisoft has to make their own money somehow in order to sell their game. You're like, if custom songs are like available everywhere, then like, well, okay, what's the point of the DLC thing? I'm not sure exactly how you could really improve the Rocksmith engine, honestly. It's like, I'm sure there are ways, like maybe some optimization in terms of the game engine, but otherwise it's like the core gameplay is like, it's simple enough so that you understand like what it is. Like each string represents those strings. The number represents the fret as to what you're playing through. I don't know, maybe they could make a better UI design, maybe some background instead of like, what was it, like the beige, blue, black background that's like basic as hell in the every time you play through the song. And there's also bass guitar support. That's something I'm always like a fan of whenever like games actually like acknowledge the bass. I wonder why. I don't know. I don't think there's really another way you could improve this type of game aside from, I don't know, keyboard support, microphone support, drum support. Really just make that, but like with different instruments. I'm not sure if it's gonna sell as well. Like, hey, I want to play some Rocksmith with my xylophone or my bagpipes, but I don't know. It could be something interesting. Rocksmith Plus, registered for PC closed beta today. Okay. I might want to try that out. Acoustic electric bass. Acoustic is a little bit more finicky. You kind of have to have like a really good microphone in order for that to work. But it is possible to play acoustic guitar on Rocksmith as well. So you don't even need to plug anything in. You just need a guitar, and that's pretty much it.
Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs.
I guess that's one way they could utilize whatchamacallit, the improve the gameplay experience is to actually teach you how to play guitar rather than just copy the notes of the song.
Note for note, authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week, we release
watching gameplay footage of this makes me want to play the game again. Like, it's definitely a game that, like, if you're into music or if you really want to like just play and jam on your guitar or bass, just do it. Buy the game, play the songs, that's it. It's very easy. It's just plug and play, and you could utilize any guitar. I saw a Tribe and Quest album there for a second. I want to see what the song list was. What kind of guitar songs has a Tribe and Quest? They're hip hop. I mean, I love the crap out of them. I'm just saying, it's like, did any of their like song arrangement have like particularly like? I mean, I guess they have smooth bass lines. I'm sorry. Like, I was like, this is a mostly guitar-filled game, and I saw a Tribe and Quest. Like, what songs did they have that had guitar? Wait a minute. Is this? I kind of like looked at glance. Like, it could just be like they look all similar and shit, but this place kind of looked like the Far Cry 4 map for me. I don't know. Maybe they just reused the same tree textures or something and the same snowy biome. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, game developers love to utilize that. It feels like a real-life Wii Sports Resort. I don't know why, except like with more extreme sports in mind. I'm probably stretching it, but I don't know. I see things, I interpret that in my head, and something similar, if not vaguely similar, gets regurgitated out of my mouth. Nice Red Bull ad right there. Speaking of which. I'm not sponsored, I swear. But I am thirsty. God damn it. Thank you, advertisement, for ruining my immersion, and yet somehow getting away with it. I don't have a problem, guys, I swear! This thing's not gonna ruin my green screen, will it? There's no green in there, except for the reflection that's coming out of the white bits. So, that's gonna be a semi-problem. Not that I'm utilizing my green screen. Like, if I move my arm a little bit, I feel like my arm's gonna disappear. I don't know, I'm still working out the kinks of my green screen. So, hopefully... I'm not sure why. Why is my Steam notification overlapping my YouTube video? Oh my god, it's the guy from the first game. You know, the one that not a lot of people liked? I'm surprised Watch Dogs is still like a series that Ubisoft is like working on. Like, I'm sure like the second game was way better. I haven't actually played it personally, but from what I've heard, the second game was a vast improvement from the first one. And I'm not sure what Legion is like. I honestly have not heard a lot from that game specifically. Is Ghost Recon the one with Sam Fisher? I'm trying to remember. Like, I'm sorry. Like, all the Tom Clancy games kind of like mingle into like my head as like one entire series. But I know that there's like they're technically different series, and they're just under like the same name as the author, the publisher, Tom Clancy. All right, I'm gonna be vividly judging the song list of this one. I remember playing Just Dance 2021. The game was rated E, and they included an Eminem song. It was censored to hell, and it sounded awkward as hell. Another thing, the dancer was this weird, sexy mushroom lady. It was fucking weird. I mean, I know that's like kind of like Just Dance's style to have like this extravagant like costume oriented like choreography, I guess. It's just that I could also imagine that it also threw off a lot of people. Well, then again, it threw off people that like are not really interested in dance games to begin with. But yeah, as someone who just got into the series, admittedly also bashed the entire series like in the past. It's not a bad series. It's not a bad franchise at all. Like, it's okay. So I do like some. I also hate some of the. I could easily make a ranking system of probably all the games that I played. But otherwise, yeah, like I'd say like it's a casual, fun experience, but it's not for everyone. It's definitely for a selective few that are just not that dedicated to exercising. Anyways, who the hell are you? I'm sorry, I don't recognize you, and I don't think I've heard any of your songs. Are we gonna see a song list for a Switch? Is it gonna be on other systems? Is it still gonna be on Xbox One? I can't really play Just Dance without the Kinect, honestly. Okay, good. It's still on Xbox One. I'm a little bit worried if it's gonna like eventually become like a Series X exclusive, because that's not like the Series X is Kinect free. is the best way. Like, I know that's technically something that like I'm pretty sure you guys are fine with, but like Just Dance is like literally the only series that can utilize the Kinect to its full ability. God, I want to get back to the Assassin's Creed series. It's just there's way too much to play now, and the fact that they're releasing one like every year, it's the same reason why I stopped playing the Call of Duty series, is that it's getting oversaturated, you know? The only difference is, at least with Assassin's Creed, I think they are still like creating unique like stories and all that, whereas like with Call of Duty, they just abandoned it all entirely for their multiplayer. So Valhalla is the most recent one that was released last year, to my knowledge. And judging from the description that this woman is saying, they're getting more expansions, more updates for the game. So, no new Assassin's Creed game? That's interesting. It's not entirely too out of the realm, though. I think like Assassin's Creed also has like DLCs and expansions for their own games. Assassin's Creed 3 in particular had the Tyranny of George Washington, where George Washington was like a bad guy in an alternate reality or universe. And you actually get to kill him. Imagine that. You thought Far Cry 5 was like villainous in terms of like the American like setting. It's not the first time Ubisoft's done it. Maybe wondering why I'm even reacting to the Ubisoft press conference when there's apparently not a whole lot of games that I'm interested in, aside from maybe Far Cry 6 that's coming out. I'm actually looking forward to that one, and I'm wanting to look into it more. I guess that's really it, because Just Dance kind of like passed by, and I barely got to see like the song list. Like, well, there was Believer by Imagine Dragons, a song that I'm not a huge fan of. Is there a song list for Just Dance 2025? Let me see. Jesus, there's already a song list. What the hell? Is it the one that was showcased in the trailer, or Jesus, the Just Dance community works fast. I see BTS. I'm already drawn off. Okay, they have Lovesick Girls. I actually like that song from Blackpink. That's something. I am not very much into Phineas and fucking Ferb. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's another thing I will say, like, I both love and hate about Just Dance is that they literally are desperate to showcase any song, no matter how ridiculous. I think there's one game where they literally played the Tetris theme. It's unique for Just Dance. It's also a little bit off-putting for some songs, depending on whether or not those songs are good or fitting for the dancing genre. But, you know, I gotta give Just Dance commendability for, like, it's whatchamacallit, it's voyeurism of expanding their boundaries. Far Cry hasn't really, like, gone to, like, the whole milking phase that's compared to Assassin's Creed. Well, I guess mostly because, like, every year they at least, like, release a main game, then the next year they release a spin-off game, and then they release a main game. So it's kind of like a 2-year gap rather than a 1-year gap, even though they're technically the same series. I forgot, where exactly did this game take place in? I know it's somewhere in South America.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. That's all I've got.
South America. That's a joke.
This isn't right,
Funny, I swear.
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. Dios mío, no.
Adios míos. Senor, what's going on? Oh shit. It's this guy.
Before he was
This game's coming out on PS4, right?
Papa loved to fish. We would go out on a
I'm still not ready to go to the next generation route just yet. I'm perfectly fine and content with my Xbox Ones and my PS4s.
He would say, except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin.
That's what I really like about the Far Cry series. Their bad guys are always fucking lovable, even though they're obviously like the most evil, like goddamn, like despicable people on Earth. But they're fucking like beautiful in terms of their performances. It's so amazing.
Diego! To live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his
I wanna know, who's the main character? Is it this kid? If it's this kid, then I think this is like an interesting turn for their Far Cry series, because like most of their characters are usually mute. Not always, but like for the most part they're like silent protagonists. This guy actually has like what seems like acting abilities. Oh fuck. Well, spoilers, game. Now I know that my friends are gonna die. Damn it. Game ruined. Never playing this again. I'm just kidding. I'm very much looking forward to Far Cry 6. No, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is probably gonna be one of my favorite villains. Far Cry knows how to like make very good villains. That's the amazing bit about like the series so far, from 3 and onwards. I'm not sure about 1 and 2. Does anyone ever talk about 1 and 2? Far Cry friends, please tell me. What is Voss doing here? What is Pagan doing here? Are they like re-releasing the old games onto PS5 and Xbox Series X?
You are alive.
Why else are they showing these games?
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
You are Voss?
Fuck am I?
Hold the hell up. You get to play as the bad guys? Whoa, what? Hold up. Oh.
Is this a test?
Oh my god, this is like a brand new take on the series. You actually get to experience the bad guys. If this is it. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, why am I interested in the season pass, even though I know it's a season pass and this is a scummy business practice, but I can't help it because I'm so interested in it. And that's the Blood Dragon logo, I think! What's going on? I noticed that 80s Far Cry what? Hold up, why is why am I seeing Blood Dragon? Why am I excited for old games that I played like 3 years ago? I really do need to research more on this. particular news. Anyways, back to games I'm probably not interested in. What the fuck? Why is Mario? Whoa, hold up. Okay, I know why. I'm just imagining the convenient timing is like, okay, back to games I don't care about, and then they fucking showcased Mario like the first thing in my screen. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm a Mario hater now. Fuck. Oh god, that is terrifying. Why would you combine Rabbids with Lumas? Why? Okay, here's the thing about the Mario Rabbids series that, or Mario Rabbids game that, came out, during the Switch's life cycle. I didn't play it yet. I did not play the series. I keep saying series. I didn't play the game yet, and I wasn't really interested in it, mostly because I don't like Rabbids. That's the thing about, like, that kind of drew me off. Is like, I understand that it could be a fun game. It's a tactical game. I'm usually a big fan of those types of games. I just don't like the Rabbids type of humor. And I'm not sure if that was enough for me to, like, possibly think it could ruin the experience for me. Or if there's a way to actually, like, counterbalance that with Mario's type of humors. Mario has a gun! What the fuck? What the... Oh my god, I think that's the first time, aside from Smash Bros, I saw a Mario with a goddamn gun. Oh my god, why? I know they had to make Rabbids characters of every Mario character known to man, but I'm just saying, why? Why would you ruin my waifu like this? Yeah, this was leaked. I think this would have been like a big surprise if it didn't get leaked, or at the very least, like if you guys saw it without watching the leak, then if you guys like this the game, then I feel like this might actually be up to your alley. I feel like I might still have to play the first game in order for me to properly enjoy this one. And who knows, I might actually really like it if I ever get my hands on it. The only issue is, of course, technically it's a Nintendo game as well. And you know what that means, it never goes on sale. So, like, Nintendo games, like, if you're planning on playing Nintendo games, you might as well just buy them now, because those games will never go on sale whatsoever. Searching up Breath of the Wild right now is still gonna be $60, even though it's a 4-year-old game. Another fun fact I know, and, excuse me if I get this wrong, Kirk Granthope is also is a composer for this game, the same person that created the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack. I only know that because I follow him on Twitter, and I thought that was a surprise, but like, good on him, because he's a very fantastic composer that I absolutely enjoy listening to. Did I say Kirk Granthope? I meant Grant Kirkhope. God, hold on. Wait, okay, I need to research on the people I apparently admire, because I might have butchered his name, Kirk Granthope. I feel like that might be a parody of his name in a video game. Grant Kirkhope, yeah, not Kirk Granthope. Oh my god. Oh, that's the biggest chombo I've ever done in my entire life, I feel.
Of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places of all.
They're finally ending it with Beyond Good and Evil 2 after the long-awaited like build-up of hiatuses. That's a game that like I know a lot of people are waiting for, and still waiting for, and still waiting for. This could be it. This could be what they're building up for, like this grandiose, like graphically intensive, like amazingly beautiful looking Beyond Good and Evil. It looks a little bit more like Avatar's, the Blue People group. God, I imagine how, I want to know how, big it would be if, Ubisoft actually ended this conference with Beyond Good and Evil 2, or at least another, like, either, like, a gameplay teaser of it, or another, like, CG trailer. I feel like if it's another CG trailer, they'll be like, oh, yay! They're still working on it, even though they have, like, no gameplay developed whatsoever. Or, if they actually do showcase gameplay, and hey, maybe a release date that's coming out this year, I imagine like, oh wow, that's a really good like way to end a Ubisoft press conference. But no, it's avatars. Something that I kind of don't care about. I probably watched the movie like back in 2008. I don't know. Usually when it comes to like license-based games, you had to actually like work hard to make sure it's a good experience. Yeah. That is the Ubisoft press conference in a nutshell for me. Basically, it's me gushing over Far Cry 6 and not understanding any of the Tom Clancy games. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you don't, I don't care. No, for real though, like, your feedback does matter. I'm always, like, clueless when it comes to, like, either revisiting, like, game series that, I'm semi-familiar with, but not too into. And if there's, like, just a game that straight up doesn't interest me whatsoever, then, unfortunately, like, that's not something I could really change my mind on. But, overall, I think, like, the Ubisoft press conference was good. I'm not sure if it's been any better than the news that was showcased during the Summer Game Fest so far. If we're really doing this as a competition, but like, you know, what's showcased to us so far was I wouldn't say it was a waste of time. I definitely like very much enjoy what's going on with Far Cry 6, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Rocksmith, that is something I really need to look into more, because that's like I just love like my side hobby, of course, is just jamming randomly on my guitar and or bass guitar and just like playing whatever I feel like. So, you know, I why not? Let's just sign up for that beta and see how I could just jam on, you know?